Hi everyone. I'm here to talk about my chapter in the brilliant ILA collection that's we're launching. And my chapter is called The Politics of Legibility, meaning legal legibility, the family in international human rights law. What got me going to do the research that ended in this chapter was rumours, really, or I guess whisperings about traditional values being taken on as a project at the Human Rights Council by the majority of states there, being led, as I found out, by Russia, which had earlier promoted traditional values as the sort of foundation of its kind of recent resurgence, both domestically as well as on the international stage. So this idea was to reinterpret the Universal Declaration of Human Rights as being reflective of traditional values. And a couple of resolutions were adopted around 2011, 2012 that asserted this and recognised values, those traditional values, as being dignity, responsibility, interestingly, freedom, but not equality. And the traditional values lobby further became focused on the family in the lead up to the International Year of the Family anniversary, 20th anniversary in 2015. And there followed a number of traditional family values resolutions that reinforced the family as basically the primary rights holder in the international human rights framework, and the family as the protector, the primary protector of the human rights of its family members. So there disappeared any mention, or I think after much debate, there was a brief mention of women's equality in the family, but certainly no mention of the language of diverse families, and no mention of reproductive rights, no mention of sharing decision making about the spacing and of children, and so on. So I ask, what is at stake here with these very ferocious debates and divisions at the Human Rights Council over the constitution of the family as recognised by international human rights law? And I argue in the chapter that the heteronormative patriarchal family is actually the foundation for the nation state, for both those nation states that come out as homophobic and against women's rights in these debates, as well as those states that display gay friendliness in these debates and have recognised same-sex unions as families that need protection for the purposes of human rights law as well, because the families that are being recognised by way of same-sex marriage are in fact the families in a heteronormative mode that also produce and reproduce citizens of nation states that have loyalty to the nation. So that's my contribution to the collection, and I hope you enjoy reading it as well as enjoy reading the other